$25 haircuts, $35, $40, $60, $100 haircuts. Designs, specialty haircuts versus fades, tapers, wave cuts, razor shaves, the simple stuff. As a barber, it's very important to maximize your profit because you're exchanging your time for money. So which types of haircuts will generate you the most amount of money? Well, stay tuned and you'll find out in just a second. Now, before I get into haircut prices, obviously haircut prices will vary from state to state since the cost of living fluctuates from state to state. For example, a $60 haircut in New York might be equivalent to a $40 or $45 haircut in Mississippi. Now let's jump right into comparisons. First up are design or specialty type of haircuts. Now, depending on your skill set and the complexity of the haircuts that you're doing, you could easily charge up to $100 or even more for a haircut. Now, the downside to these type of haircuts is that they're mainly done on occasion and they likely won't be the majority. They'll be the minority of the haircuts that you do. It also takes more time to complete these specialty or design haircuts, usually at least an hour, especially if they're intricate and you're using a razor to clean up the design. The age group of this clientele will likely be younger, so you'll likely be cutting little kids, which can squirm a lot in the chair and that could add on to even more time, or it could be young school age kids or even college students. And then you will have a few older adults that will also like these type of haircuts. But just keep in mind that most people won't get crazy designs in their haircut. Now, on the other hand, you have clean, simple haircuts. Now, the opposite of designs, these haircuts are more of your bread and butter haircuts, and these will be the majority of the people that you cut. The age group of these clients will be younger, middle-aged, and older adults. Now, the downside to going this route is that traditionally you can't charge as much for simple haircuts like a fade or a taper as you could doing an intricate design on someone's head. Now, you may be thinking, well, Thomas, you still haven't told me which route is better. Don't worry. Now I'm going to give you the information that will help you make the best decision for you. It really all boils down to three simple things. Number one, the type of clientele that you attract. Number two, and most importantly, your skill set. And number three, how professional you are. Let's say your skill set is geared more towards designs and specialty type of haircuts. Well, you need to market yourself to attract those type of clients. Every cut that you post on your social media, it should reflect the type of people that you want to put in your chair. You want people to come get the type of cuts that you're best at. So your best work is going on clients that will be walking advertisements for you. Good work will attract other clients that want the same type of haircuts that you're putting out. Now, the good thing about this is that having a great skill set will allow you to charge a premium for your services. So while you may not be able to cut as many people in a day, you're charging a premium for your services, so that way it makes up for the lack of clients. You're cutting less, but you're making more. Let's say that you have a certain amount of money that you want to make in a day. Well, if you double your price, you can cut half the amount of people and still make the same amount of money. Now, on the other hand, if your skill set is more geared towards the simple, clean haircuts, you still need to make sure that you market this to potential customers. Now, personally, I chose this route, but just because I chose this route, that may not be the best option for you. If you like doing designs, by all means, go that route. I'm just giving you both options and then you can make the decision for yourself. Now, as I said earlier, normally you can't charge as much for a simple haircut, but you technically can. So let me give you an example of how I make more using this route. Most of my haircuts are fades, tapers, wave cuts, and beard lineups. So most of my clientele consists of the working class. So that's businessmen, coaches, administrators, athletes, truck drivers, teachers, etc. I'll tell anyone, I may not be the absolute best barber in the world, but I am far from the worst. I am always consistent and I'm always convenient. The people that I cut, they value their time, which in return will allow them to value my time. These are often people that are on the go and they can't sit around waiting for hours just for a haircut. Now, since I make it a priority to be punctual and I can also deliver them a high quality haircut, this makes them willing to pay more money. And that's what I mean by being consistent and convenient. Let's say the normal price for a haircut in your area is $20. Well, you can easily double the price of your haircuts and charge $40, and people will easily pay this. By doing this, you will wean off the cheap clients and the people that don't value your time, and you will only be cutting clients that you want. And you will only be cutting people that value their time just as much as you value yours. And they tip well, which is a plus. In summary, you can choose either lane to maximize your profits as a barber. You can choose designs or simple haircuts, as long as you do these three things: market your work to potential clients, maximize your skill set, and maintain a high level of professionalism. Do these three things and you can create your own lane and charge whatever you want for a haircut. Hopefully you got value out of the video. If you did, be sure to comment below. Also, comment below what other videos you guys want to see me do in the future. I will catch you guys on the next video, and hopefully you have a great day.